And we're back. Hello. Thank you for waiting patiently as we all took our little break there, and now right back to where we left off. So the party can now hear the sound of something. They don't know what it is, but there's a lot of them.
You just switched to like an old-timey sound there.
Sorry.
The game doesn't know what's happening.
What will happen next?
So does it just sound like a bunch of like locusts or something?
Not really locusts. More like how owls almost sound with a low like hoo hoo, but it's not completely bird-like. It's kind of strange.
If it's 100 owlbears, I'm gonna be so mad.
No.
I'm gonna be so freaked. That sounds awful.
That would be that wouldn't make this campaign very fun or long lasting.
Okay, we're done, guys.
Okay, and Soulbound's done. Thanks.
I will
Thanks for
cuddle
watching.
all of the owls.
All right. So, do you continue on towards the noise? Well, you kind of have to because it's on.
Yeah, I guess just more cautionarily.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah, I ready my
Cautionary.
quarter staff.
Fantastic. So, you continue on, and the noise, it gets louder. It sounds almost like I described earlier, an owl, but it also kind of has a little bit of like what would the word be? Sorry. Almost like a growl.
Just give us a full example.
Okay, you ready?
yes, please.
The noise.
It's like
Pretty close.
Sounds like a donkey.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
And there's numerous ones together.
It sounds,
Oh no, that's like I'm not.
it sounds like mean. Oh no.
Yeah. So and occasionally it gets a little louder, and what you begin to think is that this isn't something that you have seen before or heard of, you think, because you see one hop across, and it looks as if it is a bit of a rabbit with an owl. It's fluffy, but it's hopping everywhere, and it disappears. So you see it for a brief second, and then it disappears back. You guys are about right here.
Furby.
Oh my god.
90s kids could
It's a
feel
bird mixed
as
with a
if
rabbit.
It's a Furby.
It is very Furby
Oh
looking.
my god.
It hops very high, and
And it kind of flies? Does it have like little...
it's not really, yeah, I mean, but it doesn't really take it anywhere, you see? It just, they're hot, but you only saw one so far. But it went into this area.
Does anyone know what these are? I have never seen these in my life. They're cute, but they could also kill us.
I can intimidate it.
They
Okay. I think being a dragon is already intimidating, but you know.
They
Well, really
seem
quite nice.
completely, and the one that hops, it keeps, there's just the one. It's very social, if you will. And it's hopping in, and then it goes through the forest, back and forth. And it starts making a deeper noise as it comes out the third and fourth time, like, the cuteness has gone away. It looks a little territorial now. Like you guys.
We should kill it.
No.
No, let's not kill it, because sounds like there's a lot of them. So
Got a point.
no to that.
Okay.
Because this could be like the scout or like the baby of the pack, and there could be, who knows if there's bigger ones. So
That is a smart thing to say. We should just keep on walking. All in favor, say aye.
Before but Road Dragon thinks that before we do that, Road Dragon wants to look around to see if we see any other eyes hearing from the bushes? The rogue wants to know if we're being rogued.
Yeah, are we just like hearing the whatever the noise is from all sides, or
Yes, you are heavily inside this noise at this point, you guys. Like, you are surrounded by this noise. I mean, you're clearly in these whatever they are territory.
This may have
Perhaps.
been what Lord Daver had attempted to warn us of as we were leaving. And we should definitely check to see if there are people that would ambush us, but let's continue walking while we do so.
We could climb the trees. This is a very dense forest now.
Are you saying that these things are about to eat us?
They don't look hungry. They look territorial.
they're small though. It would take them a really long time to eat us.
There
I'm
are
small,
hundreds of
right?
them.
Yes. So
I can carry you.
a few more come out to check the situation. They hop out and then they hop right back in. The deepness of the growling, if you will, if that is a growl, it seems as if they're communicating now, and they are aware of your presence. They all come out, and you notice about 100 of them.
Road Dragon sits down and tries to, lowers himself to the ground like this, and he says, "Hello! My name is Rogue Dragon!"
Okay, we need to roll for initiation.
All right.
Die.
No, we're not. We got this, team. Is that a D20?
How do I do that?
20 plus your dex mod.
So, slash roll plus help.
Yay!
Look at that.
Oh.
A 3. Holy shit.
Well, I got a 25 last time, so it's fair.
It's true, it's true. Alright. This is just initiation, so it's okay that you rolled a natural 1.
I guess I fall over or something.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
let
know.
me see.
No, for initiative, that's good. A lower
No,
number is
you want a
better.
higher
No.
number.
Oh,
Yeah, we
right,
swapped for
sorry.
the
Yeah.
position, yeah.
Okay, look
Right.
at mine.
All right, well, I rolled a 13. Sweet.
Slash roll
Yes.
d20 plus, and then you should see your dex, and if you have either positive or a negative, like Rob.
Mine's 17.
Yeah, they'll both have plus.
So your
I
mod
should be
is
the only
3.
one that has a negative.
Yeah, you're the only clumsy one in the group.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Huh?
You find out? I can look on your character.
Yeah, I think I'm a one. Wait, a 1? So what do I have to do?
You do plus 1.
Plus
Slash roll d20 plus 1. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Oops, shoot.
So 12.
Nope, I did that wrong.
Well, you rolled an 11. You just accidentally added 17 instead of 1.
So a 12.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rogue Dragon did, yeah.
You'll be a 12. Let's just say you're a 12.
Okay.
It's a 12.
Oh, wait, no. Is that your dexterity?
Am I?
It's
Oh,
like-
I did it! Okay, I got a 10.
If your dexterity is 17, then you should
Yeah,
have
plus-
added a 3.
Oh, 3.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
on,
should
your,
have been
got
on, your,
14.
on your core stats thing where you put in the
11,
numbers
12,
for your dex,
So
there's
14.
a little
Okay.
number right to the right
Yeah.
of it. It's
Yeah,
probably
that's
like a
3.
2 or a 3.
Okay, Rogue
Yeah.
Dragon,
Okay.
you're first. So
Yeah, no. I say hello.
and that's all you're trying to do.
Well, they're not attacking us.
You have
Yeah.
to roll for the Furbies so that we
Yeah.
know when they
Yeah.
get to go.
Well, I can't. I don't roll 100. I'm gonna roll the ones that are around you guys.
Wait, road dragons first? I rolled a 13.
Rogue Dragon
Because I
got
don't
a
know,
14.
actually. You're right.
Ah! I thought I got 12. My bad. Oh, do you have legit dice?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah,
Alright.
dice.
Did I get enough? Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, so only one of them goes before you guys. Alright.
The, le- the
So
leader.
it sets the tone.
The leader of the Furbies.
So
The chieftain.
the one closest to you, here, let's see.
And there's literally 100 of them.
Well, you only have to worry about 7 of them.
That's a good
Okay.
change.
The ones that are surrounding you, they seem to be like if you.
How
did
big
I-
are they?
So
Like-
they're about like 1.5 feet wide, and then about 1.5 feet tall. They're pretty round, and then they've got 2 little short legs, like little bird-like legs that allow them to jump freakishly high.
And they have beaks.
Gremlins.
So they have like beaks as mouths.
Yes, but they're
Or rabbit,
Gremlins
or
and Furbies had a baby.
but
Yeah.
yes, and so you need to watch out for their beaks, obviously. So let's see here. The first one that's near you, Rogue Dragon, doesn't seem too happy of you laying down next to it.
Oh.
It looks over at you, and hold on, sorry, drop the die. And let's see if it hits you. What is? Let me look up your. Oh, Vanessa. Character sheet. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So.
Oh my god, Road Dragon was killed by Furbies. Oh no!
No.
No, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna let that happen. Jennifer's not gonna let that happen.
No.
Oh.
Okay. So let's see here.
You're fine. You could drop kick it. It's small enough that you could do that. If
I could unleash my cone of fire.
you need
Okay.
it.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage as the odd Furby, if you will, rears its head back and slams its little tiny beak into your arm and pierces it. And blood begins to trickle down from the wound, and it leans back and it screeches just like that. And it kind of rears back and it puffs its chest out at you.
Is anyone else concerned that just pierced dragon scale?
Yeah.
Oh.
I told
Hey,
you
you
we
know
should
what?
kill
Wait,
first.
because it.
Oh,
I might need to consider that. Wait. Okay, so because your armor class. I mean, this thing just was a little vicious.
What did it roll on its dice?
A 19.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it
it's
got
pretty brutal.
in between 2 of your scales and just slipped right in, and just you got a nice bit of blood just trickling down your forearm now. Not too bad of an injury, but definitely not a pleasant one.
What's just as a reminder for the viewers, what's the max health for a level 1 rogue? What are we starting with?
She's at a 9. But everyone should be different
Okay.
with their
Right. No, I just wanted to put it into kind of
perspective.
Yeah.
Perspective.
that this little thing just did almost half of her health.
A quarter of it, yeah.
Right. Well, yeah.
Or a third of it, yeah.
No, yeah, like a third.
A third, yeah.
Math is
So
hard.
it hit the
Internet math.
well,
Still.
it hit the vein. That's the
Yeah.
problem. She's got a little bit. She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's not very nice at all.
So do you want to respond?
Yes.
maybe.
A little bit of a change in attitude.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the real
You
rogue
can-
dragon.
Eat it alive.
you have like a free action to do, like,
Roast it.
like
Roast it.
I mean,
Well,
or
first
Breathe
of all,
fire and scare the shit out of all of them.
Roast it.
well, here's the deal.
Dinner tonight.
First, Rogue Dragon's gonna give it a good scolding, and
We've
then
got roasted.
And then a good scalding.
More of that roasted
Oh, 1-2 punch. Yes, art.
yes, is that what you do?
Well, okay. Firstly, Rogue Dragon holds up his arm, and like I'm imagining in my brain, like this guy's kind of like holding on, like kind of like hanging. And Rogue Dragon's like, "What the f? F?" And like, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's some major intimidation happening, and he like roars really, really big, and there's a giant roar, and he wants to intimidate all of the fur demons.
Roll that intimidation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna click this button.
Okay. They blink and they look a bit confused by it. The few that are surrounded by the one that's still puffing his chest out, he's feeling very confident.
Well, my chest is also puffed.
Yes, and
So-
the other ones kind of don't really seem too affected by your intimidation, oddly. But they did seem to jump back a bit with your quick movement. So maybe that's an indication of something they are scared of.
Well, is it still my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I get really, really big, and then I'm gonna ask the team. I have a cone of fire that I can blast all of these hell demon fur babies.
yeah, I mean, if you're in the position now where you're in front of everybody and you're not going to hit any of us in this
Yeah.
certain situation, I would think those would be ideal.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Well, it seemed like they kind of freaked out with your fast movement, so maybe there's something to be said for like distracting them with the fire, and we all just like peace out. Like,
Because that's to assume
I don't know if Ingrala's down for backing off from a fight. I feel like we would
That's
all try
true,
to run.
right?
I feel like we would all try to run, and she'd just be like,
I mean, it bit my friend. It's on.
Yeah.
That's true. It did.
oh no, I'm saying roast those suckers.
I'm trying to find where my where it says about my cone of fire.
Lena, can you switch the overlays? To
Oh,
check
I sure can.
roll?
Thank you.
Dragon. Okay. So I get a 15-foot cone of fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to roll for that necessarily.
Would it not be... Wait, you're in your player handbook, right? I can
I
look
am.
it up too. 'Cause I have mine. I can probably tell you. Player's handbook.
Breath weapon. You can use your action to exhale destructive energy. Your draconic ancestry determines the size, shape, and damage type of the exhalation.
Ugh.
When you use your breath weapon, each creature in the area of the exhalation must make a saving throw, the type of which is determined by your draconic ancestry.
Hmm.
So what kind of dragon are you, rogue dragon?
And do
Well-
we have to? Are we in range? Do we have to roll a saving throw?
If you're behind me, it's a cone. So,
Yeah, but is anyone like next to you?
I don't think so.
She
No,
was
because
in
I
front.
crawled in front of everyone to try to talk to the fuckers.
Okay.
Not that I'm bitter.
But yeah, what kind of dragon are you?
Gold.
Gold. That means you breathe fire. Yay, that's easy. And they have to make a dex save.
Okay.
And the difficulty for it is 8 plus Rogue Dragon's Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
8 plus. Let me write down. My Constitution is 10.
What's the modifier to
What's
the
the
right?
little number like next to it?
None.
Yeah,
Zero?
it should be
Okay.
0.
So 8 plus 2 is 10. So they need to beat a 10 on a dex roll. A creature takes 2d6 damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay.
That's brutal.
So you, how many? Let's see. How many are in your path right now? Let me, so we'll say there's one here next to Rogue Dragon. We'll just, this is Rogue Dragon, so we'll put 1 and then 2. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Whoops.
If you are drawing things, the
gosh.
players are on a map that doesn't have much on it.
You can't see all the different pages that I'm.
No, you have to drag the banner that says players to the page you want us to see.
Oh my gosh! So you guys couldn't see that one for a while. That would make sense. Okay, thank you. Okay, so 4. You can see the one I'm on now, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And then the others, they're like, oops.
Ooh. Sorry, I just clicked something.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. 5.
Oh. It's not a cantrip, though.
And so I'm assuming the rest of the party is like here. Yeah. Like this. Maybe. Something like that. Okay. So I'm assuming you're going to hit 2, 3, 4.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5. Okay. You might get... Okay, that's 25 feet. And how far is it?
My 15 foot.
Okay, so you can get 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
Okay. So that's who you will be. And now I need to roll a saves room. So let me write down these initiatives so I don't forget it. 2, 6, 7.
Mathematical. Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. All right. So 3 of them. And you said.
Well, first of all, let me say that what happens is Road Dragon does that, shakes his arm off and kind of almost looks like he's going to well up in tears and then goes, and then fire just starts happening.
erupts from his
Yeah.
mouth. Okay.
Either that or you go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, right? Damn. At least Kyle can 10.
And I stand there with my mouth just.
Okay, and what did you say? I'm sorry, I missed the explanation of what is a successful and what's
They have to beat 10.
10. Okay, so 2 fail and 1 makes it. One has rolled a 16. The other 2 have failed.
And I think, what is it? Rogue Dragon rolls 2d6.
Okay.
Gah. Oh.
What?
No,
I missed
is
it.
it not?
Slash roll 2d6. Is it not working? Rogue Dragon? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there it is.
Hey!
4.
Okay, so the ones that failed take 4 damage, and the one that saved takes 2.
2. Okie dokie. So you kill 2 of them, and one of them just looks quite charred, but not completely.
Like, he kind of looks like a set sprite from Totoro. That's what he looks like to me.
Especially with the bouncing, right? They bounce a bunch too.
They're all like, poof, poof. So the 2 just like, it seems as if though they still kind of move on the ground, but they're just charred completely. So that's should be kind of strange. It seems, Tender, I'm going to give you some knowledge about these because you're a very smart wizard. And something to know about these is it's very easy to disable them. And it doesn't have to be with a weapon. Your arms or legs might be able to disable them. Maybe as if you could kick them?
Yeah, punting them. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. So that's why I was letting you continue with that.
Yeah.
That might prove the party a lot easier because as this happens, the others respond very loudly to this burning, and almost a mourning occurs where the screeching, the growl, like ooh, ooh, and now it's like a ooh, ooh, and more.
Road Dragon says, "Well, you hurt me first."
And more of them come out. You see about 20 more come out, and it seems as if there's movement of more coming in, so maybe the party should respond more quickly.
Yeah. So Zenifer goes and pats Rogue Dragon on the back, like nice try, buddy. Like nice try, and just turns the
Wait,
group and
whose turn is it?
Are we still on initiative?
Yeah, no, initiative.
sorry.
no, you're fine. Initiative would have had Kelly next, and then you, Brittany. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just patting Road Dragon's back.
Okay. Comforting.
Kender kind of looks back and forth, bewildered, because everything just kind of seems to be getting really strange every second that passes by. She grabs her staff, and in her big, gnomy, billowing voice, says, "Sleep!" and stamps her staff down. Slams. And I have to roll a 5d8
Okay.
for hit point, or for each number that I roll is like the hit points.
Okay.
So if I roll 30, 30 creatures worth, or
Okay.
not 30 hit points worth of creatures.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm a little bit confused by it, but
That makes sense. I can determine, I know how many hit points they have, so
yeah.
yeah.
Roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Nope. That's not how I roll. Alright, I'm just gonna roll manually. 5d8. So 25 hit points worth.
Okay. So there are let me do some basic math with my calculator. Okay. So there are about 8 of them around you that just fall over completely. And there's one that was next to them that seems a little confused, but somehow still is mourning, but it has toned down. But 8 of them are no longer making their loud, painful cries of sorrow.
Kick the ones that aren't asleep! She just yells that. And then my turn's over.
Okay,
So, do whatever you want.
Brittany.
Can I kick?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm not super strong, but I'm pretty. I'm pretty dexterous. I can like flip around and stuff. So I kind of want to do like some like just grab him and flip them and then kick.
Yeah, just start going crazy.
Just going crazy. Can I toss them at other people to kick or no?
Yeah, I mean, what you could do, it's not advised to pick them up, of course, but kicking them into others, like, might be beneficial. Like almost bowling style, if that's what you're talking about. Or, you know, the party, of course, once they all join the initiative, they'll be able to help.
Sweet. Can I pick up and kick ones that are asleep to, like, take out other ones?
Yeah.
Like,
If you want to walk over to that area where Kinder was. I accidentally didn't like place more, but like at this point they're like they've surrounded you guys. They're just pretty much everywhere.
Surrounding us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just begin?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think just kind of like circle effect as much as possible.
Okay. You take out a quarter of the amount that is there. When you kick them, balls of glitter begin exploding everywhere. I mean, glitter is getting all over you, Xenifer. You are just covered in an assortment of glitter. It's almost a little sticky, so it's kind of there for now. But each one explodes, and there's only 4 different colors of which they explode into. I bet you guys can't guess what colors these are leaving.
What the fuck is happening? This is
There's clearly a
Scroll
sale at
down.
Michael's for 4 specific colors of glitter.
Okay.
Yes. So they begin to explode when you kick others into the others. They're all exploding. So at this point, it's safe to say no initiation is necessary anymore. And the party should, just move along.
Rogue Dragon takes 4 bottles out of his glittering backpack and scoops glitter from each color into 4 different bottles,
Okay.
and then puts them in his glittering backpack.
I'm like poking one of them with like the end of my staff. Are these edible?
You can try eating it if you'd like.
Don't eat them.
Yeah.
I just kind of make like a disappointed face.
Does it like, okay, so I'm covering glitter right now. Does it smell weird? Does it brush off me? Or you said it was kind of sticky?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that this was the insides of whatever these morbid, weird,
Ugh.
mutated bird rabbit things are.
Furbies.
Yeah, Furbies, yes. And so the Furbies now, yes, they're still the ones that are moving around though. So the crying has completely stopped at this point as they realize that you all have learned how to disable them. A few of them seem to just explode on their own, and that is really the end of combat there. You guys move on. It's back on the path, so let me show you your path. So we're gonna move back along this way. All right. Yes. And as you guys get to this foresty area, you can see that there's this very odd place that almost looks like a black tunnel in the middle of the forest. I mean, it is a black, it looks very much like a, black tunnel through the forest, though, which is kind of weird.
How big is it?
It covers
all
the
been through?
entire path, which the path is about 8 feet long. So it's
Okay.
You have either the really, really dense forest on either side of the path, or the very dark portal area thing.
Does anyone have a torch?
I do.
Perfect.
I think. Let me check this first before I say it. But if I recall, I have dark vision,
Ooh.
Yeah, as do I.
so I don't stop. I just keep walking
Okay.
ahead of everyone.
You're just entering the tunnel, the dark, scary tunnel?
Grala, you can see, like, at the you're about to walk into this completely dark area, but what you do notice is that the entire top of it seems to be aligned with glittering stars, as if you're walking into somewhere that is like night, and it's daylight right now.
Are we in your backpack, Rogue Dragon?
Well, do we see what Ngala sees?
No, only she does.
Oh.
And you're too far back still, unless you are limping up towards her to go.
I have
No,
dark
I
vision.
I
genuinely.
have dark vision too, so if we
I think most of us do.
Okay.
yeah.
So all of you, as you like walk in or get close to this entrance, you can see that it looks as if you're walking into the other time zone. It's night in this area.
Dude, can we see something at the other end of the tunnel?
Nope, it is black.
Wizard, are you able to detect magic?
I am. I think this whole place is magical, to be fair. I don't think it's really going to tell us much.
You are in an enchanted forest. You have come to this conclusion. This is a completely enchanted forest.
And I just mutter under my breath about useless wizards and start walking.
As this is no surprise to anyone, however, Rogue Dragon goes, "This is my backpack! This is the inside! This is the inside of my back! This is the inside of the outside of the inside of my... This is what my backpack looks like! This is what it is! On the outside!"
Your backpack
On
is
the
a tunnel.
inside!
Yeah. But then,
Yeah.
but then Xenifer goes, "Well, I look like the inside of your backpack too." So like, there's a lot of glitter. Like, there's a lot of glitter everywhere.
Yes,
So-
very similar. Those fluffing devil creatures that bit me exploded to also look like the inside of my backpack.
You think this is their home? Is your backpack made out of those little evil biting Furbies?
There's just a lot of glitter happening.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
a lot of glitter. There's a lot of glitter. There was a sale at Michael's.
Yeah, the Fays are all about it.
Yeah.
They're all
Well,
about that.
glitter.
I've decided
All about
that
that in the
I do not
best.
like this glitter, and we should find the source and make it stop. Maybe that
I
is the
agree.
plus.
I'm not a fan of this either.
So you,
This land is clearly cursed by glitter.
yeah, it is
So
clearly.
when we were traveling after the death Furbies
Mm-hmm.
were over with, was the cavern the only option that we had to go forward? I was confused on that part. Or was
Yes, like
could-
the forest is far too dense on either sides for you to
okay.
possibly get through it.
Okay, so let's, now that pretty much all of us have dark vision,
Mm-hmm.
whoever doesn't, maybe
Somebody
Rogue Dragon,
can,
I'm not sure.
yeah,
But-
describe what they're seeing.
Yeah, let's try to just get through. I mean, we can all. It's glittery.
Mm-hmm.
We've determined that. Let's try to get to the other end as soon as we can.
Oh, the paladin's impatient, huh? Before all this, while you were being carried, it was all fine.
You didn't do any of the carrying.
They offered to carry you in my while I was conscious in the few seconds here or there. I did hear them offer to carry you as well.
That's true. I'm sorry.
So I ready my quarterstaff again, and so that I can use a reaction if anything jumps out at us. I just want to swing at it automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't put away my sword and shield from before. I took it out when the Furbies started to surround us, but I still have them out, and just in case.
Okay.
Rogue Dragon has his backpack out and is kind of looking in the backpack and looking out and looking in the backpack and looking out and looking in the backpack. He's very confused, but
Okay.
also has his hand on his sword as well.
Okay. Well, as Rogue Dragon is busy looking back and forth from the bag to the roof, or examining this cavern that I'm trying to color in right now, but it's actually not working out. You guys get
Beautiful.
You get what you get, okay? Here, Rogue Dragon trips, and instantly, all of you begin glowing brightly from this glitter goo that's all over you. All
so
of you
everyone's
are
covered in it now.
Yeah. Well, you all were being closely around the party where these things were violently exploding. So yeah, it's safe to
it's not
assume
okay.
that everyone's covered. Not just you, Xenifer. Everyone has some. Kender and Owen were further back, so they have it on their feet, or their shoes, boots, whatever. Some on your robes or chainmail, but not as covered as the other three are, since they were closer up front near Xenifer.
What is that clicking?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's me just having.
Oh.
Just clicking. Anyway, so you guys walk into the cavern, and you're all glowing now, so you're not very discreet. And up above, where all the glitter seems to be, you also notice bats. Lots and lots of bats. I would say this is a medium swarm of bats, and you're glowing quite brightly, and they are nocturnal. So
Don't bats echolocate?
oh yeah, but no, I don't mean that. I mean the light would annoy them. But
Yeah.
they would be, they would.
But also they're magic bats. They can do whatever.
Yeah, we just said like
Disclaimer,
that's
disclaimer,
true.
disclaimer.
Owl, so
These ones are very irritated by the light. Okay.
Yeah.
And so they seem to just be watching you for now. They're not making any threats. They're just they they can't see you, but they know you're there.
it's like the body of a bat, but the head of a rat. So like it's light sensitive,
We should kill them.
They're too high up for you to.
I don't think
Yeah, we
bats
can't
are
pick them.
aggressive really to us.
let's
Can we
just-
just walk through?
Yeah. I mean, that's totally up to you guys, but that would.
I'm saying this to the half orc. Stop killing everything. Why?
I have killed nothing. I have only dismantled things that were already dead.
Ngala, remember the time that you killed the skeletons?
They were already dead.
But you killed them again.
Semantics.
Remember that time?
I was fixing an unnatural thing.
Remember that time? Remember that time? Remember?
We're doing this while walking.
We're
Okay,
gonna remember
yes.
while we walk
Okay.
out.
So I'm assuming
I'm
the
just
party
pushing
at
them
this
as
point.
they chat. I'm
But
just
yeah, the party has distracted Ingrala enough to where they continue on and leave the bats. The bats alone. As you continue on, it seems to just stay dark for too long. I mean, where the hell could you possibly be where it would be this dark for this long? There's no indication of you being in the forest anymore. In fact, you're actually walking on, a stone type of ground, which is different than the dirt road that you were on. And it is getting a bit tight.
Is there Is there any indication that the elevation is changing? Are we going up, down, or like staying?
No, you
flat?
don't. No, it's not like your legs aren't hurting from like going up something, and you're not trying to like lean back to fight going
Okay,
down.
so
You're
it
just-
seems like it's pretty
it's-
flat,
Yeah, it's just
but
pretty flat.
getting claustrophobic.
Yes, that's perfect. Perfect word. Thank you. But so yes, it's narrowing this area. So now you're forced to walk in a single line, march or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
I make sure to be the last person
Okay.
in the line.
And I go first.
Okay, so we have Ngrala, and then who's behind Ngrala?
Me. Sure.
Rogue Dragon, Jennifer,
Go ahead, Senator.
Okay.
Enzy,
Watch my back, Rogue Dragon. Watch my
Rogue
back.
Dragon,
I'll be in the middle.
Kelly, or I'm sorry, Kinder, and Owen.
I, however, offer to Owen if he wants to be ahead of me because I'm gonna rogue from the backside.
I'm good.
Okay, so you guys continue walking through, and there comes a point where you actually can't walk straight. You have to turn and shimmy through. And as this happens, the glitter, some of the glitter is streaking against the stone, which most of you are probably happy about it coming off of you. But above the cathedral area is there's all this dust that's starting to fall down, like rocky dust. So you start feeling a slight quake, a shake as you move through, and right as you hear this terrifying, crumbling, crushing sound, you all squeeze out and pop your way out. Let me show you where you are now. So it became extremely narrow, and right as, oh man, that's terrible. And right as you all exit, this entire area crumbles to the ground. The entire cathedral.
I don't see what she's trying.
Oh, because I didn't change it again. Boom.
It's not just a heads up. It's not showing up on Roll20, or at least I was having that issue. So just watch
you see
the
it now?
Twitch stream.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
So
gonna clear the dice.
I don't see the dice.
I see the dice.
Just click
Oh,
the screen
never
and
mind.
they
Yeah, I
show
just
up.
clicked it. It went away.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. There we
Yes. So, unfortunately, I'm going to need Kender and Owen to roll me some dexterity checks to make sure that you don't get caught in the.
Dude, you pick the back and you get screwed.
go. You're the caboose.
Alright. I have to roll for dex.
Mm-hmm.
My dexterity is. What are you on? Oh, I'm on spells. I have a 13 dex, so I'm actually doing
Look
quite
at
well.
you. You're quick on your toes, you little gnome.
So I'm just doing a d20 with the modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could just click the button on your character sheet.
Oh yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
And that was the story of Owen.
Oh no!
At least it
But
wasn't
you
negative.
turn around at the last second, and the only thing that gets injured is the groin.
You re-injure your groin.
No.
I'm just kidding. You don't. You don't
My
actually.
groin.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
No, actually, what happens is Owen trips and his foot gets caught underneath this rubble. Now, the thing about this rubble, though, is it falls down, right? And it
I don't
seems as
think the
if
chat can see
sorry.
our rolls.
Huh? They can't.
I don't. They see like it way back when,
Oh, okay.
or at
hold
least
on.
what I see on Twitch.
Yeah, you have to scroll down, I think, in your chat window.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lena just has to scroll her chat down, I think.
Yeah, the roll 20.
I think you're muted, unless you're
I
doing that on
am.
purpose.
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Thanks. Yeah, the child came by for a minute. Anyway, so Owen, you actually aren't injured, surprisingly enough, because the rubble that crushes and falls down is actually kind of soft. It's an odd
foam rocks.
material.
It's the bats.
Bat guano.
It's it kind of is grainy, but it falls apart it's kind of full, but then it almost grains apart, like it's just into sand almost. But it's big rocks of sandy material, so when it fell, it didn't actually hurt him. But what it did give him is an
Liver.
hourglass.
No.
There was an hourglass that came out of this cathedral area, and now it is Owen's, Sir Owen. So, Owen, I want you to add an hourglass to your bag, your person's.
So the
Can I
sand
detect
boulder,
magic on it?
The sand boulder,
the sand boulder that fell on me had an hourglass inside of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Like the sands of time.
Yep.
Low key,
There's
this whole
sand
cavern
in
is hourglass shaped. We just wiggle through the middle part.
Hmm.
You should maybe
Need to
do
blow
an
my mind.
arcana check on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna check for magic, but it could be evil.
Yeah.
It could be.
I mean, you could,
hourglass.
if anyone's proficient in arcana, you can check. You can roll that as a check.
And we will check that right when we get back, because we're going to take our final break, and then we'll be back to finish this out and see what happens.
All right.
With this magical hourglass, how did
Definitely
I know that Sir Owen would find it is beyond me. All right, we'll be back very soon. Stay tuned.